You get one more day of this, but I've been promising you guys that after you get through a couple of days of this, you've got great weather coming at the end of the week. So here's what we're expecting. Let me take you out to Daly Plaza. It's been breezy, it's been chilly, it's been wet, it's been very, very wet, and I think all of that is going to last at least another day. We do expect the rain to be not quite as heavy tomorrow, but many locations around the area, in fact, all of our cameras are at least showing gray conditions. I have seen a couple of peaks of some blue sky here and there. In fact, one of the cameras from the buoys offshore was showing a little bit of blue sky here and there. Otherwise, though, almost everyone dealing with pretty wet conditions, and the rainfall has been intense. Now, there were a couple of areas that really had some intense rainfall right across the city. In fact, the radar was estimating that as much as 4 inches of rain, maybe 4.5 inches of rain fell, and then compare that to what some actual observations were in Ravenswood Manor, 4.32 inches, and that occurred in about 3 hours or so. So again, it's not how much fell, it's always about how much fell and what amount of time. We still have some rain falling, and that rain is still going to continue to fall, at least for some of our northern communities right along the Wisconsin line for the next several hours or so. It's not nearly as heavy as it was, and if we can get some breaks, that will mitigate any potential flooding during the overnight and into tomorrow. Current temperatures are still in the 50s and 60s. They have not moved very much. In fact, we've actually seen the temperatures cool down over the last several hours thanks to these northwest winds. It's been breezy. These are the actual wind speeds. The wind gusts have been higher than that. I showed you some of these earlier, as high as 30 miles per hour. Still going to stay breezy during the overnight hours. You get temperatures into the 50s. Some of you are already there, and your northwest winds are likely going to continue. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow, when can we finally get this system out of here? Well, I'm hoping we'll get a little bit of a break and push some of this to the west, so the areas that have already received a lot of rain maybe get a break and we can push that rain around a bit. Unfortunately, some of that moisture is going to wrap back around so that by your morning commute, it's at least going to be a wet commute. I don't think the rain is going to fall as heavily as what we saw earlier in the day today. And then it'll take us a good portion of the morning and into the early afternoon to get the heaviest of the rain to move out of here. Maybe a few sprinkles through about midday tomorrow, maybe an isolated sprinkle or a shower during the afternoon. But the trend here is to get this out so that by Tuesday, we may start with some cloudiness, but by Tuesday midday in the afternoon, it is all moving out of here. And the next 2 days are very different from each other. Tomorrow, cooler showers are going to be likely. You contrast that with Tuesday, where we expect to see some sunshine at least the second half of the day as the temperatures begin that warm up. Still a northwest wind tomorrow, so that keeps us, still a northwest wind into Tuesday, so that keeps us on the cooler side. Average high is 77 this time of year. We'll do 80s for the rest of the week, and it comes with a lot of sunshine. So tomorrow's your coolest day. Tomorrow's your wettest day. After that, it's almost wall-to-wall sunshine, even through the weekend, with high temperatures going back into the 80s.
A small price to pay. Rob, thanks a lot.
Yeah.